welcome to BMWF Challenge Matches episode for today's show. I'm host Country Kelly Black alongside me, AF Brad Black. Just give us a moment, we're sharing the show out. As people are trickling in. Hey Brandon, welcome to the stream. Give us a little time to share the show out, and we'll get started.
All good, right?
Hey, real life happens, and sometimes it's just best to get you're just appreciated whether no matter how many times you show up. So you're good. You're good. Hey, Slime, hey, Carmelita. We'll share the show out.
She was a bad egg. Hey, Prime Time, welcome to the stream. I must make the noise of my people. Got Facebook and next cover, so
I got teams all done and taken care of, so. Excuse me. Hey, shithead. What? You almost done?
almost. Just give me a moment.
Alright. Well, while you're doing that, I'll just go over the card. Hey, AJ. Hey, Carlos, Larry, what's going on?
Carlos, AJ, welcome to the stream.
Saw TJ creating Carlos yesterday. on his 2K stream.
Ah, he's also a content creator. Cool. Couple more spots in Discord, and then I'm done.
Alright, anyway.
Okay, now I'm done. Okay, I got it. As I said before, today is our latest episode of Challenge Matches. This is what we got in store for today's show. We've got Angelina Matthews taking on Matt Storm inside Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3, sub only. Riker Lancaster taking on Jeff Matthews in a Falls Count Anywhere pin sub KO, 1 fall to a finish matchup. Next up, 30-minute Iron Man pin sub only between Angelina Debro with her husband Onska in her corner versus Jose Blanco. Then, inside the steel cage, no escape, 2 out of 3 pin submission. We've got Celine Utaker taking on her mother, Evil Shulky. No rivalry, just thought this would be a good matchup. Next up, Fatal 4-Way. 2 out of 3 pin sub only. Utilizing TLC weapons, which is tables, ladders, and chairs. All the weapons that you have at your arsenal. Next up, 2 out of 3 falls in the underground. Sarah Richards takes on Annie Price. Next up will be a triple threat elimination match. Shulky, Clinton McCleary, and Azriel Black. Then, we have another 30-minute Iron Man pin sub only. This time, Revy Corbin with Ezra Black in her corner versus Onska with Angelina in his corner. Revy aiming high, wanting to test herself, so she made the challenge. Then our main event, it's a trios elimination match. On one side, we've got Ezra Black, Marcus Corbin, and Colton Richards taking on Atticus Black, Paul, and Killian Utaker. Here we go, starting off with Lita taking on Matt Storm inside Hell in a Cell. And if you want to know the origin of this one, I basically was lurking in LTD, saw these two mouthing off at each other about facing each other in a match. And I think something about being able to tap the other out was mentioned, so made it submission only for 2 out of 3. Hey Azriel, hey Logan, welcome to the stream. Coming out first, at 5'7", weighing 150 pounds, from Fairfield, Connecticut, by Copenhagen, Denmark, the Sinister Sheenom, Angelina Matthews. Ezra made that as one of his challenges, so we're able to do that today. And now, Coming out at 6'2", weighing 228 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, Storm.
Moonshine runner, cut you down. Hellbent gunner, gonna cut you down.
Yeah. Keep it
Sooner or later, gotta
Take it easy there.
cut you down.
You'll get your hands on him soon enough.
You can throw
Hey,
your
Black
right
Ice, welcome
behind
to the
your
stream.
hand.
Ninja.
Work real hard against your brother, man. Sure as God made black and white.
Oh, and Morgana
Soon come
on
alive.
Lita.
He fell to his
That
knees
is
in
her
the
mother-in-law.
He felt God's hand upon
The
his
lovely
head.
wife
You see
of
the
one
sun
Chase
nailed on
Nightwalker.
that hill. Now's your time, James. Do my will.
Daughter of one of the daughters of Lady Devil.
Gonna cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
And LD and
Sooner or later, gotta
the rest of the fam, welcome to the stream.
You can run on for a long time. You can run on.
Yep, you grew up with her and now she's your mother-in-law. Interesting how things turn out.
Cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Gonna cut you down. The moonshine run.
This is 2 out of 3 falls, submission only, inside Hell in a Cell. Here we go. Now Storm with the series of strikes. May have been a lung blower or basically just double knees to the chest of Lita. Oh, has Lita up. Razor's Edge. Lita able to kick him away. Hey, Violet. Welcome to the stream, sweetie.
What's going on, Violet?
DM me that challenge, Azriel, and I'll write it down on the list of everything else. Not a problem. Elbow to the dome of Lita. I believe that was maybe an elbow strike onto Lita. Storm going onto the mid rope. What's he got in mind? Lita able to sidestep. I think pulled a Samoa Joe. Lita getting back to her feet. Spin kick to the face from Storm. Trust me, I know where you're coming from, Violet. I know how you're feeling right now.
Oh, don't worry, Violet. You'll get used to it. 99% of Ezra and Andromeda's childhood was me telling them to wait and be patient.
Plus, if you're talking about your pregnancy, yeah, I'm at the tail end of mine too, and I have to wait until October 6th for these 3 little ones to break out of baby jail. Grab from behind. Shot to the back from Lita. Springboard maneuver does not connect. Off the ropes into the tornado DDT. Taking out the referee just as well. But yeah, around here, ref lives don't really matter unless it's Super Nacho. But choke in the corner. Up kick out of the corner to fight off Storm. Boot to the face from Lita. Screen dropped. Thank you. Now battling in the back half of the inside the cell. Now biting by the entryway. Jawbreaker to Storm. But Storm able to send Lita back inside the ring. Lita able to get out of the way. Super bitch punch. In the words of One Pete Wall. Submission applied onto Storm. Can she get him to tap? Not at this time. Elbow shots to break out of it. Thank you very much, Azriel. Not a problem. I'll write it down as soon as the show's over. Oh, Lita setting up Storm. Cradling him like one of her own kids. For the riptide off the top. Stomp to the arm. Back to going for a submission. This is 2 out of 3. Wrenching back is, can she make him tap this time? Not just yet. Tries to utilize that sledgehammer, does not work. But that a bicycle kick to the face sure did. Ripcord lariat over Storm. Maneuver from Storm and knocks down Lita. Stomp to the arm. Now he's going for the camel clutch. And she ain't submitting for nothing, that one. Storm going up top. What's he got in mind? Flying crossbody onto Lita.
Weren't Killian and Lissa married on Halloween along with Goddess and Count?
I know Goddess and Count were married on Halloween. I don't remember if Killian and Lissa were married on Halloween. But I know Ripper and Abby were, I believe, married on Halloween.
Jack and Andromeda was on Andromeda's birthday for their marriage, wasn't it?
Not on her birthday. Think it was. I know it wasn't. I don't believe it was in April.
It was either that or on Halloween, one of the two. Because I know one of the sets of kids ended up getting married on Halloween. Joshua and Carmela, I think.
Yeah, it was Joshua and Carmela and Ripper and Abby, because they had a surprise wedding for Abby and Ripper.
Because Andromeda and Jack got married the same day as Lucian and Violet.
I think it was during the summer months, one of the summer months that they got married.
Do you fucking mind?
Of course she doesn't. She'll do what the fuck she wants. Storm sent back into the ring. Let's see if the laser pointer distracts her. Kick to the face, knocks down Lita. Well, maybe Lord Lick has,
Lord Lick?
Or,
Do you mean Lord Lich? Who the hell is
Lord Lick? I didn't know the proper pronunciation, so excuse me. Lord Lich, okay. Lita chucking that sledgehammer at Storm in the corner. And then Shadowboxing ready to crack his skull and drives a knee into his face in the corner. Oh, okay. Alright, Azrael. I see your challenge. Alright, since you already DM'd it to me, I'll write it down as well to add to the list. Hey, Brandon Cuevas, welcome to the stream. Elbow to the face on Lita, kick to the midsection, Storm with the setup, hooks her up. Spinning neck breaker or spinning brainbuster? No, that would be the spinning neck breaker. Goes back to the camel clutch. Can he get her to tap? He does for the first fall.
Boo.
Come on, Lita.
Knock this bum out.
Here we go with this damn bum thing between him and Matt Storm.
It's never going to end. I already told him this.
It's not over until I say it's
I don't
over.
care if me and him are on the same side now. He's still a bum.
It's never gonna be over, not until I say. Yes. In the corner. Up kick out. No.
Oh yeah, that's just a smart idea. Let's just close the cats out of the room where their food and everything else is and see how well they take it when you open it. They already hate your ass as it is.
I was trying to... Okay, fine.
Well, I mean, Onyx does. Casper just loves everybody, but he's a goddamn whore when it comes to attention.
Onyx loves you and what the fuck went with everybody else.
Pretty much.
Oh well. We just have to learn to coexist if she ever allows... if it warms up to me for whatever reason.
I don't know, tell her that. I think she's against the concept of coexisting.
I'll probably be dead and gone before that ever happens.
Knowing her, she'll be the cause of it. Anyway, Lita and Storm fighting on the outside. Kick to the back of the head of Storm by Lita. Lita dragging Matt up to his feet. Kick to the face.
Oh, Vera says, I can knock this bum out, Uncle Atticus, with my deathwish backhand.
I'm sure you could, Vera. If you want to challenge him.
Jen, we're kind of steering clear of ambulance matches and casket matches because we've seen that kind of stuff going on.
Until 2K fixes their shit because those matches are broken right now.
Okay, serious question though. How you said this shit with you and Storm with him being a bum is never gonna end, and you pretty much branded him the title of a bum. If Storm beats Lita, does he pass the bum title to her?
No.
No.
It's a permanent title. It doesn't matter how many matches he wins or who he beats, he'll always be a bum.
Plus, Lita would put her 9-inch shield boot up Atticus's ass if he ever called her a bum.
Well, I mean, she's getting that chance next stream.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you I was gonna have me and Sarah versus her and Paul and Killian and Cassandra.
Yeah.
I just made a challenge, like I said, for a 30-minute tornado tag interchange sub only.
Yeah, but
match.
it depends on with all these other challenges and what.
Like I said, if it's not next show, it's whenever.
It'll probably be the show after because I asked her about this match
Yeah,
yesterday.
like I said, I don't care when it happens, but like I said, with the fact that you're winding down your stuff, preparing to bring in the next generation, as am I. This is something I want to do before we do that.
Azrael, you already know it doesn't matter what the match is or who the match is against. I'm not going to say no.
I know I'm the same way. You already know that. That's one of the things about it.
We got your match down. And then
Lita, Storm fighting on top of the cell. Lita slamming Storm down onto his back.
Plus, I got
Ain't
a bunch
gonna
of
be a
other
way
ones that
to-
may come or before that, depending on who them is.
This is just submission only, right?
2 out of 3 submission.
They're gonna have to get back down to the bottom then,
You
because
can't get submissions on top of the cell.
Unfortunately.
yeah, I don't really understand it, but I guess that's how it is. But right now, Lita just having fun tearing Storm apart up on top of the cell, trying to drag Matt over to the middle. Matt ducking that kick. Goes on the offensive. Lita sidestepping the kick to the gut. Back on the offensive from Lita. Jackson takes Storm down to the ground. Well, not really the ground, but...
Hey, Jen, whatever challenge you may have, please just DM me on Discord. That'll work best so it doesn't get lost in the live chat.
Also, speaking of Discord, I have been posting the entrance themes for everybody that I have so far that people have sent me or have had me download for them. If you have any updates or if you have any things for tags or trios, like I have said that I do not yet have, please post them in that chat. Also, as me and Kelly have said before, when it comes to faction, trios, and tag teams, nothing will be set in stone until you all confirm in the Discord chats the team members for your tag teams, your trios, and your factions. Some of the factions have already been locked in. About that, if the members for a faction have already been selected and locked in, they are permanently locked in until the end of the next faction games. So right now we have a whole list on Discord of who has been selected for teams. Kelly also has a roster list posted in the Discord so people can look at to select anybody that might still be available for their teams. Same thing that goes for the tag and trios. They have been posted in the Discord so far for people who have confirmed along with the roster members. If you don't see any of those roster members listed on a tag team, reach out to their owners if you want to make a tag team, or if you already have one available, just give me and Kelly the information that we told you all about. The entrance motion, the tag team music that you want to use, and all that stuff.
Yeah. Only problem with that is, like I said,
Yes, we'll discuss it further later. We'll discuss it further later.
By the way, the last one of these I figured me needs to link.
That's fine. But yeah, also about the tag teams and trios.
You don't have to close it all the way because Casper's out there, I think.
Anyway, I posted in the teams and Facebook earlier. Starting once we get everything going with BMWF, me and Kelly have agreed that when it comes to doing the tag and trios division, that the Wednesday and Friday shows are both going to be transformed into shows dedicated to all the tag teams and trios. The reason why this is going to happen is because with there only being one set of tag titles and one set of trios titles going into 2K25 that are going to be split between the intergender teams, the men's teams, and the women's tag and trios teams, depending on what formation people are wanting to use at the time. We figured with all those matches that are going to happen and all the focus that's going to have to be dedicated to those divisions, instead of trying to run trios and tag matches mixed in on just the regular show, those divisions are going to get their own shows on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Basically to help dedicate the proper effort to the singles divisions, the tag divisions, and the trios division.
Also about the tag and trios teams, like I said, it is going to be intergender, but if you have a men's team, an intergender team, and a women's team, that does not mean that those teams are going to have to be forced to break apart and that you are going to have to pick and choose which team that you want to use throughout the whole 2K25. How we're going to do this is basically if you have an intergender team, a men's team, or a women's team, like, for example, Angelina Matthews and Jeff Matthews. Jeff Matthews is going to be teamed with, I believe, Aiden.
Aiden as the chosen.
And then Aiden would be with Cinder. So basically, if your superstars are interconnected with other superstars via intergender teams or women's team, basically all the points for those tag teams are going to be put into one pool for those teams. Once we get to the pay-per-views, whoever teams are interconnected, for example, anybody that Lita would be connected with, along with Jeff and Aiden and Cinder, if they happen to have the top amount of points going into the pay-per-view, they will then discuss with each other which formation of those teams they want to have go in to the pay-per-view to go for the tag team championships. Same thing with the champions who will be defending at the pay-per-view. If they have anybody that they are interconnected with via their women's team, their intergender team, or their men's team, they can basically free bird from any of those members. Basically, this will give us a way to focus the matches on all the teams, plus give the owners of certain superstars the option to pick and choose what they want to use for that to make it more interesting and more challenging for people to actually prepare for the matches.
May I interject?
What?
The last time we discussed, I thought we were we were discussing that it would possibly be best not to do the point system, but the win-loss record.
Well, I mean, like I told you with that, you can just put a poll in the chat.
Well, true. I'll pull a poll in the chat to see which.
I can figure it out with the point system or the win-loss record either way, because that's basically what I want to focus on is stories and people trying to push the tag teams and all that stuff, which is, like I said, another thing that's going to be implemented more often going into 25 is us trying to get people more involved with the storylines and them coming to us about ideas for what they'd want to do as a story for their character and all that. So,
and we have a winner in this matchup.
But basically, back to the tag and trio stuff. Basically, it's all going to run under Freebird rules. People are going to still have the option to pick and choose when it comes to the title matches, if they get the top spot, what superstars they want to use going in. And like I put in my message on the Discord when I was talking to Paul and Lita, this does not mean that people have to simply break up or pick and choose what they want to use. It is all optional.
And basically, it's a gloss over Matt Storm winning the match.
Well, I mean, he's a bum, so.
Thank you. Yeah, he's like, cool. Continuing on. But your winner of this matchup is Matt Storm. And Jen, I saw your DM for your challenge. I will write it down along with the other challenges once the show's over. Thank you.
Yes, Azrael makes it more interactive. And considering that me and Kelly were talking and the pay-per-views are only going to be once every 3 to 4 months as before, that'll give plenty of shows between then to give focus on all the combinations of all the various teams for everybody's mixed team, their women's and their men's tag teams.
Oh, and Azrael is like, they'll be under Jaybird rules? Anywho, our next matchup. One fall to a finish, pin sub KO, balls count anywhere between Riker Lancaster and Jeff Matthews. You a smartass, Azrael? News to me, not.
Azrael being smart? I mean, he's an ass, but let's question the smart partners.
Fuck's sake. Coming out first at 6 foot even, weighing 222 pounds, from Dragon Bella, Rutger Lancaster.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Welcome to the Striking Match.
Hey, Wally.
On Cracker Island it was born, to the collective of the dawn.
And his opponent.
They were planting seeds at night to grow a made-up paradise.
Coming out at 6 foot even, weighing 240 pounds, from Fairfield, Connecticut, Chip Matthews.
Into my formats every day. In the end
AJ, basically, the faction stuff is to be able to prep for faction games.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a while.
factions have nothing to do with the tags and trios. People can be in factions and still be in different tags and
they
trios
taught
and
themselves
stuff.
to be a cult.
Yeah, that's good. So you're not going to be separated.
Many strategies.
Yeah, so you're not. Your team isn't going to be
By
split
what
up.
I mean by
didn't know his many strategies.
is basically, for example, like I said, when it comes to your characters, one of them is Violet. Violet
On Cracker Island
and Andromeda as a women's
by the
is
collective
also
from the ground.
as her intergender tag,
Only came out at night.
as well as Andromeda.
Ate up their paradise. Where the truth was not a truth.
Jack and DJ are a men's tag team.
Into my formats
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, basically, anybody that you're connected with, yeah, other
Out
tags
there on my silver lake.
as long as they are confirmed in the chat, that is where that comes in.
I'm like a
They're not
ship
confirmed
between
in
the
the chat,
tides.
they cannot be recognized
Held on, I
as
survived.
fight. As long as they are
They
confirmed
taught
in the
themselves to
chat,
be a
and
cult.
as long as one of your members are
They
also
didn't know as many
featured on other
strategies.
teams, making them
They taught
interconnected,
themselves to be a
those
cult.
teams will
They
basically
didn't
have
know
their
as
points
many
equal.
strategies.
Once it comes time for the pay-per-view, those team members will then discuss among each other via Freebird rules what formation they want to use going into the title matches. For example, if Jack and DJ end up getting first place for the points, they can choose to go in as themselves as it stands with Jack and DJ. Or Jack and DJ could discuss amongst each other and decide we want to go in as an intergender team, and Jack could go in with Andromeda or DJ could go in with Celeste. As long as your teams are confirmed in the chat as a team, and as long as those members are connected to another team in some way, you can basically choose to freebird it. Again, this is an optional thing. If people get first place and just want to go into the match as it stands, that is their decision.
And Jeff, I wouldn't be too embarrassed about Alina knowing about your little dance. I think even if she's either rolls her eye or is like what the fuck, or if she's giggling her butt off, she thinks you're fine as hell.
But yeah, it's like Azrael said, basically this makes it a way to have the tag teams be more interactive and have people speak up more about what they would want to see happen on the show.
Oh, AJ was asking, is Riker's theme the Shadow theme, like from Shadow the Hedgehog? He was curious about that.
Yep.
Headbutt from Jeff brings Riker back to his feet. Traverses the ropes. Drop kick from the mid rope onto Riker. But Riker
But
back up.
yes it is, AJ.
Asriel's Dino dancing to Jeff's theme. Okay. Cover! 2 count only. Riker able to get that arm up. Jeff has a hold of Riker, sets him up for the air raid crash. Riker having to roll to the outside. Riker fighting back. Stomp to the leg. Jeff able to stop himself before going into those steel steps, but that lariat knocks Jeff loopy upside down, inside out. Riker not able to get the ball, though, to get the win. Wrenching on the head and neck with that side headlock. Now a combination of maneuvers everybody knows really well. Brought to you originally by the East Coast Bastard, Morgan Nightwalker, through a lot of training. Basically, Asriel, right on, bang on, right on the head there.
Well, I mean, like me, you, and Azrael discussing yesterday, we're also going to be starting to do more along the lines of what Blaze is doing in LTD, to where we're just going to start making storylines and probably just having a promo chat on the Discord for people to speak up more.
Yeah, how Brian LG does his own stories. It's just that he actually controls the characters through gameplay.
Plus, that's what we got the committee for, with the plans chat, with
exactly
all the people that have been helping us work behind the scenes thus far.
Exactly. Okay, what AJ says. So Diamond Sky and TJ and my points are all pulled together, then okay, I get it now. I was just wondering about that when faction games come again, since I'm yet casted to a faction yet.
Yeah, basically the faction stuff won't have anything to do with the Tag Trios division.
Yeah, you teaming with TJ as the Cybertoads is basically something totally separate.
Who's Diamond Sky's mixed partner? AJ?
Her and AJ are the Hardcore Texans for intergender tag.
Yeah, so yeah, it would be her and AJ for the intergender. TJ doesn't have an intergender right now, but if
Diamond Sky, if it was her and her other tag partner, her tag partner is Sunshine Marigold as Sunny Skies.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we're doing it.
Yeah. So if TJ ever found an intergender partner, he would
exactly Black Eyes. If you're loyal enough, you'll be more in the shows. Exactly. Because it's not like we don't want y'all on the roster. We don't want to do our best to present you how you want your characters to be presented. But it can't all be on our shoulders when putting you on in matches and pushing you towards whatever title shots or other opportunities that you may want. You kind of have to be a little bit more vocal. And it's kind of like when we were discussing...
Honestly, if we can get people to be more interactive with stories, we could get rid of the point system and start basing title matches and stuff based
on win-loss record,
and based more on feuds and interactions in the chat rather than just trying to keep track of points all the time. Riker getting the victory over Jeff there.
Congratulations to Riker Lancaster.
But yeah, it's like Brian said, the more loyal you are, the more you'll be in the shows, and it's like also Blaze says, the whole loyalty
Is
is
currency.
thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like trying to feature everybody as we do and just doing a point system thing, but at the same time, we also want people that are going to be interested and invested in trying to build something with their characters.
We understand
along the
that
way.
real life takes precedence outside of all of this, but you want something to happen with your character. We can't exactly read your minds, even though in character we may be able to. Anywho, our next matchup, 30-minute Iron Man, pin sub only. Angelina Devereaux with her husband Onska in her corner, taking on Jose Blanco.
Kick his ass, Angelina.
Good luck, baby girl. Coming out to the ring first at 5'8", weighing 144 pounds. From your darkest fears, accompanied by Onska, Angelina Devereaux.
I ventured carefully, afraid of what you thought I'd be. But pretty soon
Plus,
I
plus,
was entangled.
there are a lot of us who got into this through watching the real life stuff and how people are given a script to follow. And sometimes you have, even if you're not always liking how things are going on, it's kind of like you want to be a part of things, you want to be pushed to the forefront when it comes to titles, stories, and whatnot. You kind of have to go along with what the showrunner is able to present and comes up with creatively in order to get your fair share of the time on the air.
For this situation, it's more along the lines if you want to be featured and all that stuff. Everybody's going to be featured. That's not a question, but
A matter of how
vocal you are.
Yes.
If you just want to be in matches, that's fine. But if you want to be featured as a prominent part of storylines and what's going on,
you need to speak up. And I mean, and help. And when it comes to our champions, it gives more prominence to the title that the person holds if they're just as vocal about why they are the champion and why they deserve to stay champion.
making its way to the ring though.
Coming out at 5'11", weighing 240 pounds, from Jersey City, New Jersey, the masochist, Jose Blanco. Because there's always a matter of
like I just said, if people are wanting something to happen for their character, don't just sit around twiddling their thumbs and expecting us to do it for them. Go out and make it happen for their own self and create their own opportunity.
because it's not like our DMs ain't open and we're open to ideas.
Exactly.
If you want to have a certain idea with your character, come
Bring it to us.
Because the more vocal you are, they talk about the squeakiest wheel gets the grease. That matters here in the CAW community too, with these shows that
Pretty
people are on.
much.
You want to be put in a certain position, you gotta earn it and actually vocalize that's what you want.
Meh. It's basically the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Sure I can. I can make
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do.
He's like, you're not my real dad. You can't tell me what the fuck to do. Oh my gosh. Oh, Vera. When Vera has her challenge against Andy Price, she wants you in her corner.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. I'll mark down with him with Atticus in your corner. And Oscar looked like he was messing with the turnbuckle pad, trying to help his wife in this matchup.
Jose going to the outside, going underneath the ring, looking for a weapon. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer to the gut of Angelina. Goes for a cover. Kick out at 2. Dragging Angelina closer to the center of the ring. Jose top with a leg. Back up to her feet. Angelina ducks the punch. Punch to the face of Jose, sends him towards the ropes. Ducks under. Leapfrogs. Reversal by Jose. Kick to the gut. Knee strike misses. Hurricane Rana takedown by Angelina. Jose dragging himself over to the corner now. Jose dodging the punch to the face, kick to the gut. Sets her up. Brainbuster connecting. Roll up by Angelina though. Kick out at 1. Sunset flip powerbomb by Angelina. Stomp to the leg. You'd have to imagine Angelina is just enjoying being able to beat the crap out of Jose right now.
Yep.
And Jose, being the masochist that he is, probably isn't minding the pain he's being put through, so I'm pretty sure it's a win-win for both of them here, in a way. Jose sends Angelina into the corner, sets her up, dances her around.
Vera, you wanted your match inside Hell in a Cell, right?
Plants Angelina down onto her head, goes for a cover. Kick out at 2. You can't have people at ringside in Hell in a Cell.
Well, I'm basing on what what AJ DM'd me.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying if Vera wants me at ringside, it can't be a cell match because you can't have people at ringside in a cell, unfortunately.
Okay, well then we have to find another stip to allow you to be at ringside.
Cover by Angelina, kick out at 2. Angelina, Uranagi slam, goes to the outside. Jose, back up to his feet, follows out after her. Angelina trying to introduce Janice into this match. Ooh, I think that landed on that, yeah. Dragon Twist Cutter connecting, landing on top of Janice there on the outside. Only a 2 count though. Jose dodging whatever Angelina was trying to do there. Few kicks to the legs. Kamigoye knee strike connecting. Goes for a cover. Jose scoring the first fall. Back into the ring, goes up on the apron, goes up top, dives to the outside. Angelina wisely rolling back into the ring before Jose can jump off. Jose back under the ring, grabs a chair. Angelina drop kick to the side of the head of Jose. Staying on the offensive is Angelina. Jose dodges the chair shot, plants Angelina down.
Okay, you're changing it to Extreme Rules?
Yeah, she should be able to deal with that.
Alright. So Extreme Rules Squad 3 pins
Springboard
up.
moonsault missing by Angelina.
Alright, cool. Got it written down. And Azrael, if you're still watching, I got yours written down too. I had yet to write down the stuffs AJ sent me. Anywho.
Ready to call your show?
Yeah, I just had to quickly write that stuff down.
Jose, grabbing the sledgehammer, decides against it, goes to the outside. Series of mounted strikes.
I just found out that apparently in the back, Azrael sit with a weird smile on his face, thinking to himself, finally, Shulky's keeping her promise to yeet him across the arena in a match. Because he's in a triple threat on today's show with Clinton and Shulky. Anywho. Action continuing on the outside. Jose brings Lena to her feet. Sends her across the floor.
Really, Azrael? No, you're an Augie.
Sorry, I can't do the damn towel-y voice as best as he does. Whatever. Anywho, Lena with the standing shooting star sets up Jose, grapple around the midsection, deadlift German suplex, dumping Jose onto his head. Lena goes into the ring to pick up a chair, goes back out. Oh, Jose able to dodge that shot, kicked in the midsection.
Hey, Tomura. Tomura's not happy with Jose right now.
Hey, Tomura. Don't worry if I have with what I'm seeing in the chat right now, you'll eventually get your hands on him too once you get back on the roster.
Jose called Tomura incompetent at TJ's NHL stream.
And again,
Tomura didn't like.
And again, Jose's big mouth getting him in trouble. That's nothing new. Lena with the roll up. Kick out. Hashtag blame Clinton. Hashtag the devil made him do it. Apparently with that towel-y voice.
Hold on, so I have a question. If Clinton claims to be the devil and Devlin claims to be the devil on your shoulder, which shoulder is Devlin sitting on and does Clinton sit on the other one?
If Devlin's sitting on one shoulder and Clinton's sitting on the other, you're basically doubly fucked. Because you'll have two alleged devils in your ear. Clinton's the only one I'd actually allow to have any influence because he's the fun one.
That's debatable. I think they're both fun.
Which is the lesser? Who's the lesser of two evils?
No
as far as tolerance.
There's no such thing as the lesser of two evils. Evil is evil no matter how you slice it.
And Lena getting on the board.
I'm just simply asking because Azrael said the devil made her do it, so I'm simply just trying to get an inquiry of which devil we're talking about here.
Well, yeah. I still consider Clinton the fun one. Knowing him as long as I have. Jose kicking away Lena. DDT from Lena. Set up with the Salida del Sol. Dumping Jose onto his head. Measuring him. What she got in mind. Stunner onto Jose. Goes for the cover.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that Omar Wolf isn't considered fun? Wait till I tell him this later.
Oh, shut up.
But tell him in DMs, hey, Kelly says you're boring.
Oh, please. It's not like with that ego he truly cares. And again, the wind knocks the door closed. So, yeah. Walking around the ring. I don't know what she has in mind. Taking the long way around to the look for another weapon. Misses with that chucking that hockey stick. Oh, sends Jose across the floor, knocking him into the referee. Handspring maneuver. She was trying to go off the ropes and must have went into the referee.
That's okay.
I know, hashtag ref lives don't matter. I'll be glad when Carmella comes back, because then she can do her Picasso type of work on the referees when they fuck up.
Not just Carmella, Ripper too. I miss Ripper.
I know. Hopefully when he does return, he doesn't have to go after my cloning machine again. Or try to utilize Shulky's lab equipment. Cover by Jose. Kick out at 1.
He doesn't need Shulky's lab equipment or the cloning machine. That's what he has Sarah for.
It's a matter of what comes out of what he creates with such equipment.
Whatever he fucking feels like at the time.
Well, if it's a creative debacle, then that's on him, not on me.
There's no such thing as a creative debacle when it comes to Liquid Day. You know this. He's basically a mad scientist along with Sarah.
Do you remember what he used with what happened when he used my cloning machine?
Yeah, it's totally. We meant it.
Okay, keep thinking that. Jose hit blade to the back of Lena's head.
I mean, hey, tell him that. Five to 2 so far in favor of Jose. Angelina took the world backbreaker.
I guess Ripper's the only one who could truly decide if he really meant to make a wolf child with the cloning machine. Kick out at 2 by Jose.
Well, I mean, it worked out in the end, so.
And she chucks the sledgehammer dead to the skull of Jose.
Jose getting the knees up on that moonsault, though.
The standing shooting star. Boot to the face, Jose. Eyeballing Lena, what's he got in mind? Wrench in the arm. Lena with a punch to the face, set up. Into the wheelbarrow DDT. Come on, Lena. You know what? Whose bloodline you running through your veins? You know how to fucking fight. Come on, girl.
Double axe handle. Misses. Jose back on the offensive. Sends Angelina into the corner. Angelina bounces off, goes down to the mat.
Okay, that's what it's gonna be. The stainless steel slash for the hidden blade, Brandon. Alright. Have her back, Jose.
Astro, we're making nachos tomorrow. He says hashtag he want nacho.
He's talking about the nacho, not the nachos that you eat, but the nacho that we miss and will forever miss because he's retired.
He probably wants that too, but I also know he's also talking about the fact that he also wants nachos. I know how he works at the double entendre. Angelina
Had to write it down because I know I would end up forgetting, Brandon.
So they tried to use that sledgehammer. Angelina able to dodge it back on the offensive, takes Jose down. Brings him back up to his feet. Jose stops himself. Able to recover and plants Angelina down. Submission locked in.
Rings a Saturn submission, but Lena not giving in.
So far, Onska doing his best to let Angelina fend for herself and fight against Jose, but he can't be too happy right now with the outcome.
Channel Game Kurdish, welcome to the stream. This is
7-2 right now.
This is Blood Moon Wrestling Federation. AI versus AI, created cause, wrestling each other on the show. Looks like he is joining our show from Kurdistan, if I'm reading this correctly. I'm crushing Kelly Black. Alongside me, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black.
Covered by Angelina. 7-3, as I was saying, Onska on the outside, keeping to himself, letting everything play out. Can't be too happy with how things are going so far. Knowing him, he's probably going to want to get his own hands on Jose later on.
Yep, eventually he'll end up getting a match against him. We'll see. And Azriel's like, hashtag feed me, hashtag has the munchies. Okay, we already know. Cover on Angelina. And another one tacked on the board for Jose Blanco. Sorry, can't do that. He was talking about come to his channel like right now, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in the middle of my own stream, and no begging for subscribers or viewers on the show. It's kind of rude to the showrunner and the channel owner.
10-3 right now in favor of Jose. Onska on the outside trying to get Angelina fired up. Angelina goes back on the offensive. Series of strikes. Takes Jose down to the mat. Elbow to the side of the neck. Goes for a cover.
Thanks, Azriel. Much appreciated. Kick out at 2. Because I appreciate people coming into the live chat, but out of respect to the showrunner, don't go trying to beg for subs or viewers. It's rude to someone who is actively streaming at the show. Or any show, depending on whatever channel you're going toward.
You want me to be your advertising service? Pay me.
That's one way to say it. Yeah. And Jose, I don't know if this is possibly insult to injury because Counts did this shit the last show with a goddess in their Iron Man match.
Either that or ask me for permission first.
Pretty much. It's basically out of respect to the channel owner, the showrunner, before you go boasting about your own channel and your own show and whatnot. Hence why it's very important that you ask permission. Headlock driver into the handle of that sledgehammer by Angelina. Cover.
11-4. Angelina brings Jose back up to his feet, kick to the leg, kick to the head. Jose ducked in that second.
Has her by the throat, has her high above his head, slams her under her back. Yep, I understand you got an itchy trigger finger when it comes to people pulling that shit, Azriel. Appreciate you being on target. Slingshot senton onto Jose. Now Lena has the barbed wire bat in hand. Unable to get in a good swing, but she gets a couple upwards kicks, shot to the midsection, chops to the chest, and slams him onto his face with that flatliner.
Say what you will about Jose's attitude, his in-ring skill isn't something to be questioned here, especially in an environment such as this. Extreme hardcore matches are basically Jose's
bread and butter.
So,
yep.
Angelina probably went into this match knowing that. But either way, regardless of the results, she is not giving up, which is in her family's nature.
Pretty much, not doubt. There's no doubt whatsoever about Jose's in-ring skills. It's just his methods are coming across as questionable in the eyes of opinions of other people.
Well, I mean, it gets results though. Sometimes
you don't always like the methods, but if they're effective, then they're effective.
I can't really argue with Jose and his methods at times. I mean, at one point in time, that's basically how I was. Just shoot first, ask questions later. And sometimes for some people, it works out more than others. It didn't really work out for me, but for Jose, it's always worked out. He's always been able to use his craziness as a way to get ahead of the game, get himself opportunities, and get himself noticed. And that's what all this is about, is getting yourself noticed no matter what it takes.
And the whole point of whether it's getting noticed for the right reasons or the wrong reasons is subjective.
Publicity is publicity at the end of the day.
Right and wrong are subjective. And it's all in the eye of the opinion of the person viewing said methods.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the only person whose opinion should matter to yourself is your own, when it comes to your own character. People aren't going to like what you do all the time. Some people are going to like what you do some of the time. But at the end of the day, what makes your character you is how you run it, not how other people perceive how you run your character.
Lena said shoulder first into the ring post.
It's the whole concept with also outside of the DWS when it comes to wrestling. We all have our favorites and our people that we like and dislike. It's all opinionated, and people can have their opinions on your opinions, but the only person whose opinion should matter to you is your own.
Well, just DM that one too. I got that first one that you sent me today written down, so the other one, just DM me the steps and all that.
Who's talking?
Azriel, he has another challenge idea. So, all you have to do is just DM me about it, and I'll write it down.
13-8 right now, 5 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock. Angelina continuing on the offensive on the outside, trying to get herself back into it. So far, Angelina's closed the gap.
Oh, I just got a notification on YouTube. Black Ice Brian LG has gone live with Red Dead Redemption streaming on his channel. So, anybody who's subbed to his channel, feel free to go check that out after BMWF is off the air. He's still live.
Shot to the leg by Angelina with that barbed wire bat. Gets a 3 count, 13-9. Lines Jose up, lands him down onto his head, 13-10 in favor of Jose.
Azriel, remember, can't do Iron Man with KO.
No pass-speed finisher only.
Now, especially inside Hell in a Cell. Oh, it's your first ever gameplay for Red Dead Redemption. Hope you have fun with it. I got the notification on my phone, but I give you a shout out, Black Guy.
Hey, Brainbuster to Angelina. 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in this matchup. Jose continuing the grind game, trying to slow Angelina down to wear out the rest of the clock. Drags her back up to her feet, throws her. Looked like she slid into that trash can. He did that.
Yeah, when it's you can either do pin sub or just finisher only, and I know for a fact that Tiny is not in a finisher only type of Iron Man from past experiences on my show. So yeah, probably best to do the Iron Man pin sub, Asriel.
What's he trying to ask for?
He wants to go against Tiny inside Hell in a Cell in an Iron Man. That was the challenge that other challenge he had in mind to DM me. So, just participants, steps, make sure that's in my DMs and I'll write it down after the show, dude.
Covered by Jose. Gets another fall, builds it up to 14-10.
Thank you. No problem, Asriel. And Black Ice, you know how to reach me too if you're wanting to make your own challenges for the show. You got Discord. I have the whom I have downloaded already for the roster on my server. So feel free to put out a challenge of your own if you wish to do so.
Honestly, you should just make a challenge match channel for people to post challenges in.
You know what? Maybe I'll do that.
Might be easier that way.
You know, right now, I'm going to quickly create that channel in the server.
Takedown by Angelina, going for a cover. I will ask though, don't try and flood the channel with challenge matches all the time. Because keep in mind, we also have to
get back into the regular swing of things with either the point system or what if we decide to just do win-loss records type deal.
No, it's not just that. It's just a matter of trying to keep up with everything. The challenge matches are still going to happen regardless on every show. Beginning and end, we're going to do the bonus match, and we can just take off the challenge match list. The shows for the bonus matches.
May have to put a limit on how many bonus matches we do, though, because when I did
2 at the beginning of the show, 2 at the end. That's usually what you did before.
Well, usually it was 1 at before and 1 after, but I can just double it and make it 2 at the beginning and 2 after. That's fine.
I'm just saying, instead of people going to DMs or posting it in the live chat, if they have a challenge they want to see, they can just put it in the Discord and make it easier for us to keep track of. Cover by Angelina. 3 count, 13 or 12-14, 33 seconds left. Dragon Twist Cutter takes Jose down. I think Angelina, though, stunned herself there, goes for a cover. 13-14 with 13 seconds left. Angelina back into the ring.
Okay, that channel has been created on Discord for the BMWF server for
And that's it. Jose Blanco surviving this match. Angelina coming back from quite a deficit to cut the lead to 1 point, but time running out before she had a chance to really tie or seal things up.
You know what? Even if
And Amska in the ring right now, don't know why, just staring at Jose, daggers through him.
maybe making sure Jose doesn't have any other ideas now that the match is over. Who knows?
Hey, Turmoil, what's going on?
Hey, Turmoil, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. But yup, new Discord a new channel on the BMWF Discord server where you can specifically drop your challenges.
Also make a promo channel for people to...
I do. I have a locker room promo and roleplay channel and a non-locker room roleplay and a promo and roleplay channel in the Discord server. It's just the locker room one has gotten the most activity at the moment.
Yep.
I did non-locker room because if anybody's trying to do like a different location than the arena.
Time limit for the stuff so people can... Like Blaze has on his promo chat where you have a certain amount of time where you have to wait after someone posts a message before you can send again so people aren't spamming the crap. Might be a smart idea to do that.
I have to make sure to figure that kind of thing out because... Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Does turmoil taste what does turmoil taste like, and does it work well for Brian chicken? You dark. Oh my god. Bro.
Up next, Celine Utaker taking on Evil Shulky. Steel cage match.
Okay. Celine Utaker taking on her mother and tag team partner and trios partner, Evil Shulky, in Dark Coven. That would be an fun and interesting matchup to see how these two pair against each other. Wouldn't be surprised if she's trained with her mother plenty of times. Oh, God. Coming up first, at 5'8", weighing 170 pounds, from your darkest fears, Celine Utaker. It tastes like everything. It actually bites you back. That's life, baby. That's living in turmoil. This is No Escape, Steel Cage, 2 out of 3 pin submission. But appreciate you stopping into the live chat turmoil. And our opponents coming out at 6'7", weighing 230 pounds, from the pits of hell, Evil Shulky. As I said before, Evil Shulky, the mother of Celine. Mother-in-law of one Paul Utaker. Sister of Shulky and D-Hulk Chick. Sister-in-law of Super Nacho. And the hellacious and but lovely wife of Gazi.
Wait, if they're Paul's mother, if she's Paul's mother-in-law, what does that make her to Rose and Lily?
Grandma.
Grandma, yes.
Or Nana, yes, I don't know, whichever.
Don't let her hear you call her that, though. She'll probably rip your fucking head off.
She'll have to wait until after I have these triplets to get her chance. And it ain't even gonna happen on my show when because I'm not wrestling on my show, so yeah. Gonna have to find another show to do that on.
Oh, so I'm pretty sure Tiny would
I would love to have that happen on her show, I know. It's not like I haven't faced ES before.
Hey, look, Rose and Lily know what she is, but they have flat out said they're never calling her grandma ES because they don't want to get killed. So.
Hell, basically going against ES is like a different color version of Shulky. So it's not like I haven't been yeeted before. I'll live.
Oh no, ES is worse than Shulky. Shulky will yeet you and then fucking feel bad about it and apologize later. ES will yeet you, not feel a goddamn thing, chase after you, find where you landed, and then yeet you back to where you were before.
As I said, I've gone against ES before. So it's nothing new. As much as Blaze hated having the big red bitch, as he would call her, on LTD.
Yeah, I mean, Blaze was smart enough not to call ES grandma either. So, I'm just saying, see how that works out for you.
Whatever. Posture. Celine caught between the ropes and the steel cage and slammed throat first onto the top rope. And Asriel reminiscing about the time Ghazi stuck skewers in his face. Good times. Hell, Asriel, you reminisce about this shit like Clinton will probably reminisce about this shit. Y'all are just that fucking sadistic. Celine has ES up, powerbomb set up into the knee strike. Hell, Ghazi is lucky that she ended up surviving those, having ES and Shulky as a tag team on her show, calling them the Christmas bitches. Like what he did, what she did AEW. Covered by ES. Kick out. Celine set into the ropes, flipped it up, and powerbomb into the cover. But not successful. ES tossing Celine across the ring. Celine comes firing back with the jawbreaker, then knocks her down. Said double check I didn't miss any new things popping up in the live chat. Scoop slam on ES by Celine. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday afternoon.
Brian put his challenge in the live chat. Or not live chat, the Discord chat.
Okay, Brian. I'll write it down on the list with everything else once I get the chance after the show. But thank you for utilizing that Discord channel. Flatliner onto ES. Oh, grapple around the midsection, but ES fighting her off with those elbow shots to the head. Kick the midsection. Sets her up. And a reverse powerbomb dropping Celine onto her face. And ES picks up Celine and launches her across the ring. Cover. And ES gets the first fall. Sets her up for that power bomb. Cover. Kick out, that too. Gets the shoulder up. Elbow out of the corner by Celine. Hand on the scruff of the neck. Slams ES face first. Block. Switcheroo. On the Celine and ES with that upward strike to the face. And as I said before, there's no real rivalry between these two. I just thought it would be a great match to have. Plus, iron sharpens iron, as they say. With them being mother-daughter, tag team, and part of a trio. Kip up by Celine. Miss, but end up sending ES into the corner, but ES able to elbow her way out. Ooh, Celine slammed onto her back. And busts open Celine. I believe that was a elbow drop. And yes, women can finally bleed without an issue in the game. Yay! Goddess probably was wiggling up a storm once she heard about that.
Meh.
Yeah, you're like, you don't care. I bleed all the fucking time.
No, you know my opinion on First Blood matches. I think they're boring, unpresentable.
Well, even if we don't do it in First Blood matches, women being able to bleed in these games, period. That's the biggest issue.
That's cool and everything. I'm just saying, like, the whole concept of the First Blood match in general is just stupid to me. And the regular match is more tolerable because it lasts longer. You can actually see the animation of the blood and all that. Whereas the First Blood, it's just you bleed, oh, it's over.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The only reason why I did that First Blood in one of the challenge matches is because that's what Melina wanted me to do.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And if people like the match, it's fine. I'm just saying it's
not something that's super special. And that boot to the face just bust open ES.
I would rather have a match last longer where I can enjoy the blood flow.
Basically, you can have a fun picture at the end of the winner if they got busted open, having the crimson mask in their own way.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like when they allowed the face paint and makeup be wiped off at the end of the freaking match from the exertion. Celine again with the wrap around the midsection, but ES not letting Celine continue on with what she had in mind. Shots to the face, boot to the face of ES. Celine with the cover. Can she get on the board? She ties it up. Okay, going in for the second ball. See if she can get the win. No. Kick out at 1. Celine. Missing with that springboard moonsault. Into a pinning predicament. Scooped up by ES. And that is it. Mama ES took out daughter Celine.
Celine stunning herself off that missed moonsault. ES probably sensing it and taking the opportunity to roll her up before she could really recover from it.
Took advantage while Celine was a little bit knocked loopy. And even with the red skin tone, you still see some blood on ES.
Up next, Fatal 4-Way.
Give me a moment. It's taking long at all. Fatal 4-way. Utilizing TLC weapons.
Tables, ladders, and chairs under the ring.
Yep, pretty much. That's weird.
It'll always be knocking, so you know we
Okay.
got
Coming out first, at 6'2", weighing 258 pounds, from Arkansas, Black Ice, Brian LG.
Intergender fatal 4-way. Black Ice, Brian LG, Rose Tagaya, and Liliana Lancaster.
Excited to go out that.
VVS, if you look at me now, bloody all up on the ape shit. We the realest one that could slid out of town. Tell me something, would you bang with me now? Tell me something, would you pay for the drown? I've been up for this, go all they sleep, hear the devil, homie, when they look with a smile. I can see it through the hate and the lies. Bitches love it, but they fake in the skies. Pray the Lord if I can make it alive. The jungle real, but the realest survive. Yeah, I've been trapping out the sink. Yeah, if they wanna let them hit. I've been sipping on the drink. Yeah, make it so they make it
Come on, Brian.
Hey, baby, you already know. Yeah, I got a bad bitch, she grinding on the
You're taking on Drum
Yeah, I said I
Monkey
made it.
and Rose Tagaya and Liliana Lancaster. Speaking up, coming out at 5'11", weighing 231 pounds, from Chicago, Illinois, the resident rock star. He's Mr. Sticks, the Drum Monkey. A former Unholy Trinity Trios champion. The Trios Championship now going intergender, being known as the Wicked Triad Trios Championship. And our next competitor head to the ring. Coming out at 5'4", weighing 105 pounds, from Osaka, Japan, Rose Tagaya. One of the twin daughters of Atticus Black and Alyssa Utaker. Yes, out of technicality, yes, she's one of my stepdaughters, but I don't consider her a stepdaughter. I consider her one of my babies, just like those I have birthed in Andromeda and Ezra.
Sorry about the lack of music, having technical difficulties with crap right now. Don't know fucking why.
And our final competitor in this fatal four-way. At 5'4", weighing 105 pounds, from Dragon Bella, Liliana Lancaster.
Don't know why the fuck the music players glitched out all of a sudden, but whatever. I got something to do right before the show about 2K or something else fucking something up.
This is the proving ground as the heat begins to rise.
competitors ready. Brian going after Rose, Drum going after Liliana. Nice lariat on Brian from Rose, and but an up kick to the face. Jawbreaker to Drum from Liliana, and then spinning back fist and series of jabs to the face. Hip toss and to a slam onto the face of Drum Monkey. Brian with the suplex onto Rose. Pin attempt on the outside. Kick out. Drum utilizing the chair on Liliana. And a kick out. Rose sending Brian into the barricade. Brian dodging whatever Rose had in mind. Roll through into a pinning attempt on Brian. Kick out. And Drum flying off the top manages to connect somewhat onto Liliana. Leg sweep as he was being brought back to his feet. Or her. Rose and Brian battling inside the ring. Shoulder breaker onto Liliana by Drum Monkey.
Rose and Lily, no slouches in the ring though. Both of them trained personally, both by Paul and Angelita Matthews.
And getting a little something from their daddy too, in Atticus Black.
No, honestly, actually, I didn't really have much hand in their training. Most of it was either Paul, Lita, or Lissa.
Liliana sets up Drum. Roundhouse to the face. Springboard into a coffin drop.
Oh, and ES and Celine, too.
Rose breaking up that pin attempt from Liliana on Drum Monkey. Sets up her sister, Lung Blower. Rose and Liliana are tag team partners and twin sisters. So they know pretty much each other and know each other pretty much inside and out. As well as trio partners. Liliana with the setup on Rose. Dumps her under her head. As Drum working on the arm of Brian LG. Drum with the setup into the cattle mutilation submission onto Brian, but Brian rolling out of it.
Like you said, Rose and Lily know each other inside and out. Piss them off, they might try and cut you open and see how you look inside and out.
Pretty much.
Wing clipper on the Drum, broken up by Rose.
They may be sisters, they may be tag team partners, but they are just as competitive as competitors can be. Basically like you and Asriel.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about.
You are so not innocent. You try to be.
Rose taking Brian down over on the far side of the ring. We got Drum and Liliana fighting over on the
Monkey wrench set up on the floor here. But Liliana able to roll out of it. Set up. Oh! Tough as nails backslide driver from Drum Monkey into the pin.
Kick out at 2 again.
Brian comes to run and trying to break that up. This ain't no tag team match, this is a fatal 4-way, so every person for themselves.
Line though, knocking Drum down. Takedown by Liliana. Now Rose and Lily both fighting on the outside. Drum chair shot to the head of Rose. Again, now another chair shot to Liliana. Goes for a cover. We'll come out there later and talk to you.
Dude, I'm sad. This stuff, when we first mixed, this stuff had that pretty blue color. Now it just looks like dirty dishwater.
Jesus.
Seriously. It
Liliana goes up top, double X handle to the back of the neck of Drum. Swear to God, that's real.
Sad emoji over alcohol. Okay.
Lily bringing Drum back up to his feet. Rose, though, turns her sister inside out with that clothesline broken up by Brian. Rose sending Brian into the barricade. Drum kick to the gut.
Set up for the drum roll. Goes for the cover. And busted up by Liliana. And it's a good thing I didn't put a time limit on here. We'd probably be having a draw with everybody
Cover.
busting up.
Kick out at 2 by Drum Monkey. Brian LG trying to go for a cover. Oh wait, no, that wasn't on Drum.
Brian slamming Liliana, but the pin attempt was busted up.
Drop kick misses. Rose suplex to Drum. Brian doing a bit of posing there.
Now slamming Rose down on the floor. Goes through the cover and...
Broken up by Drum.
Liliana tried to break it up, couldn't do it, and then it was busted up by Drum Monkey.
Drum sent over to the barricade. Rose down on the floor. Brian with that table knocks Liliana down with it. Has her up on his shoulders. Samoan drop. Sent over to the barricade. Drum sends Rose into the steel steps. Liliana back up to her feet. Knocks Brian down with that flying forearm. Kick out at 2.
If only we were allowed to do KO with 2 out of 3. But, what do I know?
Nice takedown there by Liliana. We got Drum and Rose over on the far side of the ring now. Rose taken down by Drum. Drum has an armbar locked in. Liliana trying to make her way over. Rose able to fight out of it. Drum
Dropping down on Liliana. Oh, going up top. What does he have in mind as Brian is rolling out a ladder?
Nice takedown there by Drum Monkey. Goes for a cover. Kick out at 2. Rose not even bothering trying to break it up.
Either that or maybe she was knocked a little loopy a little bit. Who knows? Oh,
Double team action by Rose and Lily on Brian LG.
well, the enemy of my enemy. Or basically,
Kick out at 2 by Brian.
basically, if these tag team these team ups and a fatal 4-way are a matter of survival.
Nice suplex there by Liliana, but Brian and Drum both there to break it up before the start can even count. Or the count can even start, whatever.
Drum has the table in hand, and Rose is walking around with the ladder in hand.
Drum introducing that table into the ring, not setting it up though. Both Rose and Liliana down on the outside. Lily back up to her feet. Meanwhile, we got Brian LG with those steel steps chucking it.
At Rose.
That was at Liliana.
Oh, Liliana caught the impact. Okay.
Drum bringing Lily back up to her feet. Takedown, cover.
And Drum with the first fall. And a lung blower onto Brian from Rose. Knee shot to the face. Another a pin attempt on the outside. Kick out by Liliana. Side slam onto Rose. Pin attempt by Brian. Kick out at 2. Rose sent across the floor by Brian. Liliana dealing with Drum in the background. And Brian walking around with the table. Cracks into the head of Liliana.
Now Drum has hold of that table, trying to
And
use
busting
it
up
on Liliana over there.
busting up a pin attempt from Liliana. Trying to get on the board, trying to pin Brian LG. And Drum Monkey with the monkey wrench. And that is it.
Liliana tapping out. Drum the winner.
Do you want to take the red candy or the blue candy?
I swear to God, Afro, I will pimp slap.
I literally have 2 pieces of candy, a red one and a blue one.
I don't care. I will pimp slap your ass. She's trying to do commentary right now.
Yes, and I'm trying to make the commentary interesting.
There's nothing interesting about you.
Whoa.
Atticus versus Azrael, everybody. A tale as old as time, no matter what context you get it in. Anywho.
Okay.
We don't know if we're having a competition between Sarah and Sarah.
If it's a tale as old as time, which one of us is the beauty and which one is the beast?
We're both the beast. Like I said, we're talking about the sibling with interested. We both know it's Sarah. Absolutely.
I know, right? Sad, but true.
Anywho, I got it.
Come with me!
Gets to be at ringside, but I ain't holding my breath. And now for her opponent, coming out at 5'8", weighing 242 pounds, from Auckland, New Zealand, the Chaos Striker, Andy Bryce, a former unholy training champion, and on his own right, who was unholy training champion alongside Jake Bagwell and Atticus Black. Actually, yeah, he was.
Uh-huh.
Well, sorry, whatever. I don't remember everything.
You see this, Andy? The boss doesn't acknowledge you.
Acknowledge this. Damn it, you.
That's me. Just here to stir the pot.
Vera, keep it under wraps. Let Sarah get through her match. You'll get at Andy soon enough.
Both Sarah and Andy going for a drop kick to start us off. Knee strike to the face of Andy by Sarah. Sarah continuing the assault.
Sets him up. Knee shot to the face. Trust me, Vera, I know you are hyped and ready to take on Andy. You're just gonna have to quell
I can also challenge Andy too. Andy is popular these days. But I can't blame him. It's a way to push yourself and challenge yourself. Andy, one of the best in the business. I know this personally, being a former tag team champion alongside him and trios champion in other companies along with them. So.
Yep. Yep, so he's a former trios champion and a former Bad Moon Rising champion.
Trios with me and Jake, wasn't it?
Yeah, you and Jake. So he would need probably the Total Eclipse, formerly known as Blackout, and either the tag or the tag.
He was already a tag champion.
No, not a regular tag champion. It's only a trios championship.
Oh.
Yep, I know. Because the only other regular tag partner he's had lately is Austin Bagwell, and they haven't been tag champs.
How unfortunate for him. Quite fortunate for Austin Bagwell, though.
Yeah, Austin, he's only been the Blackout champion.
No, I'm saying, I'm sad Andy's never been a tag team champion, but at the same time, I can't help but giggle at the fact neither has Austin.
Well, that could be the reason why he's not. Who knows? Sarah pulling back on the arm. The youngins and Zenon having the munchies, snacking while tuning into the show. Upward strike to Andy. Sarah grabs the legs, whips him into the barricade head first. Sarah eyeballing Andy, what she had in mind. But nice counter.
You need...
What's coming to sit on and have on leave with me? I made a seat for him.
After I finish the show.
Because there was something else I was wanting to talk to you about why I made things.
Andy taking down Sarah right now. And locked in.
I have 3 matches after this one, so then the show will be over.
Sarah tapping out, Andy getting the first fall.
Andy brings Sarah to her feet. Fisherman Buster. Brings her back to her feet. Lock up. Sends her gut burst into the steel steps. Went for an upward insecurity and missed. Andy taking the opportunity to get her into a submission attempt. She's able to fight her way out. Lock up. Andy sending Sarah into the announce table. Nice back body drop to counter him. Sets up Andy. Power bomb into the knee strike to the face. Sets him up again. Oh, remember the Kagaguay knee strike got blocked. Countered. Off the back. Chop block to the knee on Andy. Hey Jesse, welcome to the stream.
What's going on, Jesse?
Doing our latest edition of challenge matches here. Submission applied. Rear naked choke. Ain't able to fight his way out.
Blaze live right now with his podcast.
Is it LTD podcast or something different?
Wrestling podcast.
Light tube cracked over Sarah by Andy. Sends her towards the steel steps. Not able to get her into the steel steps, but able to do that poison Rana.
Takedown there by Andy. Boot to the face, knocking Sarah down, sends her back into those steel steps.
Sets her up, grab her on the midsection, deadlift, German suplex. Her head may have cracked onto that barricade too on the way down. Sarah sent across the floor. And that dude in that tracksuit basically phasing in and out.
We don't acknowledge them. They don't exist.
They're like wackadoodle versions of Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Sarah driving Andy down. Goes underneath the ring looking for a weapon.
Chair in hand. Teeing off on Andy. Trying to blow. Oh, Sarah going onto the top of the barricade. What's she have in store for Andy? Nice blockbuster off the top of the barricade. Kick the midsection. Oh, sliced bread onto Andy, dropping him onto the back of his head. As Andy is a little weeble wobbly on his feet. Upward elbow shot to the face. Sarah with the Kagaguay knee strike connecting this time. It's 2 out of 3 pin sub. Could be 2 out of 3 pin sub. That's the only underground match I have under custom.
Sarah not going for a cover for some reason then. Light tube though misses. Knee strike to the head connects.
Upwards kick to the face. Lock up. Reversal with that Irish whip sends Sarah across the floor. Oh, what's Andy got in mind? So, kind of tripped up by Sarah. Shot in the face. Flatliner onto Andy. Enziguri to the ped. And sends Andy back into the ring. What she have in store? Dumps him onto his head yet again. Oh, out the back is Andy. Shot to the back of the leg. Sets her up.
I think this is only submission because
I've only seen them go for. So
I
far, I
believe.
haven't seen any pin attempts.
I'm
Sarah sent Andy back to the outside.
Maybe. I'm sure I had this as set up as a pin sub, but utilizing the barbed wire bat teeing up on Andy. I could look at the match rules real quick. Okay. Protect your neck. Utilizing her knee to drive a lot of pain into the back of the neck.
Sarah driving Andy down onto his head again.
Going for another round.
Drags him back up to his feet. Hockey stick.
Cracks him over the head the second time around, third time around.
Sarah gonna have to get Andy back in the ring though. Chop block to the leg. Andy brings Sarah back up to her feet. Throws her down. Knee strike to the face. Takes Andy down. Now Sarah. Few strikes to the head. Andy, Kamigoya knee strike.
Andy measuring Sarah. Oh. Has her in a submission. And that is it. Your winner of the match is Andy Price. Next up, triple threat elimination. Shulky, Clifton McCleary, and Azul Black. I'm showing Shulky in the middle. Okay.
Everything had everything set up how it's supposed to.
Coming out at 6'7", weighing 230 pounds. From out of this world, Shulky!
A whiskey bottle sits
Coming out at 6'3", weighing 270 pounds. From Waterford, Ireland, the one true devil, Clinton McCleary. Former Bad News Rising, former Blackout, and former Training Trios champion. Tag team title,
The
Grand
unexpected
Slam.
fear will come to haunt you like a breath of darkness and it will drag you to the bowels of evil. Pray that Wild Bill's curse doesn't ride again. A dead man's hand, a dead man's fate. Hold them once and you may never escape. A dead man's hand, a dead man's fate. Everybody feels the aces and eights.
And our final competitor in this matchup.
Who'd you think you are?
Coming out at 5'10", weighing 275 pounds. From Omaha, Nebraska, the merciless Azriel Black. No, he's like, hey, it's the ring lady. Okay. No, he's like, hey, ring This is triple threat elimination. Basically, Azriel has no qualms about getting yeeted by Shulky, and Clinton basically calls Shulky the Daedric Prince of Lurking. So, why not involve him too? Pin attempt on Azriel. Kick out. Clinton lifts up Azriel. Azriel kicks to the back of Shulky's leg. Has to fend off Clinton too. Now Clinton, with a series of strikes in the midsection on Azriel, headbutt, knocks him down, turns his attention to Shulky. Elbow shots on to Clinton. Azriel has Shulky in a headlock, shot to the face. Turns his attention to Clinton. Lifts him up. Neck breaker over the knee of Azriel. Clinton firing back that flying crossbody. Shulky comes in with the sledgehammer, unable to utilize it. Double axe handle to the back. Clinton, Shulky going up top. Chop to the top of the dome of Clinton. Pin attempt on Shulky. She's able to kick out. And then it drops the knee of Azriel. Now Shulky is getting walloped by Clinton, driving those shots to the back. Series of kicks. Knocks down Clinton, has him rolling out of the ring, takes a sledgehammer and starts teeing off on Shulky. Took a little too much time to taunt, and Clinton sends him into the ropes and overhead toss, getting back into the match. Cover! Kick out at 1. Kick to the midsection by Shulky. Back body drop in return. Potentially going for the Gamma Bomb, but unsure. Clinton. Doing a little creepy spider walk. And taking a lot of time in doing that. We have mind games, but Sister Abigail slamming Shulky onto her face. Cover. Kick out at 2. Back up. Clinton slammed onto his back by Asriel. Asriel sent to the corner. Shot to the face. And Shulky with the kick to Clinton. Nice setup into a pin attempt. Almost eliminating Clinton McCleary. Shulky slammed on her back. Pin attempt by Asriel. Kick out in 1. Clinton taking the opportunity to go after Asriel. Sends him into the corner. Kick to the midsection. Up Clinton. Sets up Shulky. Ooh. Drops her on her head. Shulky having to roll out. Clinton going after Asriel. Oh! Low blow to Clinton. Pin attempt. Setting up. No, only a 1 count. Come on, Shulky. You want to kick some butt? Go on in. Oh, Shulky's got barbed wire bat in hand, teeing off on Asriel. Knocked out of hand. Oh, nice reversal by Shulky, sending Asriel into the steel steps gut first. Clinton gut first into the steel steps by Shulky. Giving her every muscle kiss on the for the arms. Asriel going after Shulky. Asriel up, scoop slam. Series of strikes. Asriel with the GTS onto Clinton. Goes after Shulky, and Shulky will shift her weight to drop down on Asriel. Turns her attention to Clinton. Series of strikes. Block. Shot to the midsection from Clinton. Tries to lift her, and she's like, nope. Sets up Clinton. Pile driver. Asriel going up top. Who's he gonna land on? Going high risk. Oh, he was aiming for Shulky and he missed. She dodges. But he gets back up like he didn't feel a thing. Elbow to the face. Clinton. Hell of a suplex on Shulky. Clinton with a stomp to the arm, going after Shulky. Submission applied. She's able to fend off Clinton, then gets sent blind across the floor by Asriel.
That's all wrong. Shulky's supposed to be the one beating him.
Pretty much. Cover onto Shulky by Asriel. Shoots that arm up.
Oh no, Asriel's shooting his arm up.
Asriel with the GTS onto Shulky. Cover. Again, able to get that arm up. Shulky not biting her ass off, did not get eliminated. Oh! Asriel must have eliminated Clinton because he's gone. I guess Asriel wanted the extra person out of the way so he can have Shulky all to himself.
Reversal by Shulky, elbow to the top of the head, kick to the gut. Lining Asriel up.
Drop like in a reverse powerbomb right onto his face. And now just screaming her face first onto the floor. Shoki with the leg drop on Asriel. Cover. Kick out in 1. Kick to the face from Asriel. Going for an armbar. Appreciate everybody in the live chat. Keep trying to keep things entertaining in the live chat as we're trying to keep things entertaining in the booth. Shoki coming in with the sledgehammer. Shot to Asriel. Goes for the cover. Kick out. Shoki not able to get the win just yet. Block. Lifts up Asriel. Shoulder breaker.
Leg drop by Shoki, connecting. Shoki trying to line Asriel up or something. Asriel, sensing it, kicks up back to his feet. Shoki with the bear hug.
Evil Penelope is giggling, rooting on Uncle Asriel, saying, "Come on, Uncle, don't let Green Lady beat you up too bad."
Oh, that was sweet. Shoki gave Asriel a hug. She's doing it again. She must really love him.
I love you, Asriel. Let's give him a hug. And that is it.
Asriel tapping out to Shoki.
Your winner of the match, the queen of the Gamma Bomb, Shoki. Way to go, girl. Way to go. And here we go.
How you said that I must have eliminated Clinton? Yeah. I had to get the yeet blocker out of the way.
Told you. I told you.
I had to get the yeet blocker
I
out of the way.
fucking told all of you. He wanted the extra person out of the fucking
He
way.
was yeet blocking.
Like cock blocking.
Yes, he was yeet blocking.
Next up, we have another 30-minute Iron Man. This time, Rebby Corbin with Ezra Black in her corner, taking on Onska with Angelina Devereaux in his corner. There we go. And the evil Penelope's like, poor Uncle Asriel. Oh boy. Same scenario, 30-minute Iron Man pin sub. This time, coming out first at 5'7", weighing 131 pounds. From the south side streets of Tokyo, the Lycan Princess of the Rising Sun, the unbreakable, undeniable, Rebby Corbin, accompanied by her fiance, Ezra Black, son of Atticus and myself, escorting our future daughter-in-law to the ring.
Used to hold my breath, afraid to speak. Played the part, kept my heart underneath. But now I see through all the noise. I found the strength they tried to destroy. Don't need your crown, I made my name. I walk through fire, I'm not the same. The past is gone, I'm wide awake. I bend, I break, then elevate. Rise up before we all fall down. Rise up for me, rise up for me. The silence ends, I'm taking ground. You'll hear the voice they tried to bury. Rise up before we all fall down. Rise up for me, rise up for me. No more shadows, no more waiting. This is mine, no hesitating. The mirror cracked, but I held tight. Learned to stand in the dead of night. What they feared is what I
Now,
found.
for her opponent. He was in the corner of his wife Angelina Devereaux earlier in the show when she faced off in an Iron Man match against Jose Blanco. Now Angelina is returning the favor. Coming out at 7 foot even weight, 495 pounds. From your darkest fears, Asuka.
I can feel it inside myself.
Melody and Colin jump up and down. See how it's Asuka as well as her buddy.
To taste the blood of everything.
Oh, this nice. Rebby made this challenge on her own, wanting to test herself against the biggest and the baddest, wanting to prove her worth in the ring. Asuka going for an early pin. And a kick out at 1. Aw, the youngins are waving at Ezra. They see their cuz at ringside.
Forearm to the face of Rebby.
Stomp to the arm. Lifts her up. Gut wrench. Powerbomb onto Rebby. She gets back up. Misses with that maneuver there. Asuka sends her into the ropes over that top to the outside.
Just lifting Rebby up, deadlift, and dropping her down face first, now going for a Boston Crab.
She uses all her strength to try and fend off the much larger Asuka.
Nice reversal there from the Boston Crab, but Asuka able to flip it around back and forth.
Back and forth with the pin attempts.
That's the first time I've actually seen a Boston Crab just straight reversed right into a pin.
Well, also shows how determined Rebby is. She's wanting to prove herself. Oh, got caught going for a high-risk maneuver, sent off the top turnbuckle, but Rebby comes firing back. Oh, hip toss by Asuka. Roll through, shot to the face. Oh, Rebby using all her strength to fight out of that Bull Nelson. Oh, set up into a pin with the bridging pinning. Only getting a 2 count though.
Rebby showing her training that she's been getting from LD.
As well as Atticus. Punch the face while having Asuka in the headlock. Nice springboard maneuver landing on Asuka. Ezra at ringside rooting her on. Sledgehammer in hand, teeing off on Asuka. Up. Belly to back suplex.
That was a Saito suplex.
Thought it was Saito was when you pull him by the arm and then go into it, but okay. Kick to the face, knocks down Asuka. Nice leg lariat on Asuka, Rebby with the cover. Kick out. And Asuka drops her face first onto the mat. Goes for the cover. Kick out at 2. Ezra continuing to yell out words of encouragement to Rebby to keep her going. Shot to the face, grapple from behind. Russian leg sweep onto Onska. Lena trying to root on her man. Get him fired up. Now Rebby teeing off with the sledgehammer. Only gets in one shot. Gets barreled over. Knocked under her back cover. Kick out at 2. Oh, shot to the face. Oh, here we go. Back and forth, the strikes and the chops.
Not sure how smart of an idea this is, Rebby.
Onska is a much larger opponent who may have the stamina to keep up with a back and forth slugfest. And a steps on the back of Rebby in the senton. And Onska with the first fall. Series of kicks. Double boots to the back. Onska. Oh, went for that senton. That's senton again, unable to do it. Gets knocked down. Rebby with the cover. And again, the kick out from Onska.
Ezra continuing to shout words of encouragement to Rebby from ringside. Trying to keep her in this right now.
Rebby can't afford to let any doubts slip into her mind. She needs to keep fighting. Here comes the setup. Oh, springboard cutter onto Onska. Rebby with the high-flying background in her training could be the weapon in her back pocket to fend off the much larger opponent.
Phoenix Splash connecting on Onska to the back. Onska wisely rolling outside.
Oh, Rebby getting a little distracted. Back and forth yapping between herself and Angelina. Can't afford to get distracted. Oh, Onska brings out the trash can, but Rebby had the sledgehammer in hand to get that thought out of his mind. Series of kicks and strikes. DDT onto the floor. Cover. Kick out at 2.
Well, hello to you again too, Kat.
Onyx just insists on being a part of the commentary. Don't mind the background noise. Yeah, I'm talking about you, little girl.
Rebby and Onska both back into the ring, kicked to the gut by Onska under Rebby.
Powerbomb into a pinning attempt. And another one tacked on the board. Rebby sent flying to the outside.
Taken down by Onska. Rebby pushes him away, back up to her feet. Tilt-a-whirl armbar.
Maybe taking tips from Drum Monkey. And she gets herself on the board in this Iron Man match. Now going for a pin attempt. And she ties it up with Onska. Lock up. Rebby sent towards the barricade. Lifts up Rebby. Powerbomb. Now Onska going for another weapon. Utilizing the hockey stick. He needs one shot. Goes for the cover. Can he break the tie? He does. But right now, Rebby has to ignore the numbers and keep fighting. She's got a little over 20 minutes left in this Iron Man match.
Cover again by Onska. Kick out.
2 count only. Rebby lifted up. The setup. Into the power bomb by Onska. Pin attempt. And a kick out at 2. Onska up by 1. Double. Boot to the elbow.
Rebby able to roll out of the way.
Ezra getting a little antsy, pacing back and forth as he sees Rebby battling with Onska. Cover. Kick out at 2. Nice clothesline on the much larger Onska. Kick to the midsection to put him down to her size. Then a kick to the face. Boot to the back. Rebby going high risk. Up. Here we Phoenix splash. Going to the cover. And she ties it back up at 3 apiece. Leg lariat to Onska, drops him. Stomp to the back of the arm. Stomp to the other arm.
Rebby going to the outside. Onska back up to his feet. Rebby grabs the sledgehammer. Hey, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Welcome to the stream. We're on our second to last match of the show. Onska with Rebby high above his head, showing her the sights. And drops her onto the mat. Then yeets her across the freaking ring by the leg. Onska looking to go high risk. Big splash onto Rebby. Goes for the cover. Kick out. He's like, hey, put my fiance down. Apparently someone, another mod already made it visible. It's not allowing me to make it visible.
Make what visible?
His comment.
Whose?
Ezra's.
Oh.
About putting his fiance down.
Would it need to be visible? It's already visible.
And what? I ended up getting the show hide buttons when that showed up, being held for review for some dumb reason. Okay, now it's showing because I had to click out of the live chat, then go back in to see it all visible. But yeah, I ended up getting that helper review bullshit. Rebby teeing up on Onska with that hockey stick, goes for the cover.
Kick out at 2. Onska 4-3 right now. Little over 16 minutes left.
Nice kick to the face of Onska. Go for the cover. And And she ties it back up at 4 apiece. Not letting the numbers get to in her head. Right, Onska head first into the floor. And she takes the lead.
5-4, 15 minutes. Little over. Goes for a cover after another leg lariat, trying to extend her lead.
And she does. 6-4 now. Hey, Mystique.
What's going on, Mystique?
Rebby going high risk. Going up top. Oh! Jeez, I missed. Probably not feeling very good in the tailbone, but landing the way she did. Kick the midsection. Onska has her up. Spins her around and powerbomb on Rebby, going for the cover. And she kicks out. Onska whipped into the barricade. Stomp to the midsection. Shot to the head. Lena backing up. Not able to get too involved. Janice in hand, unable to utilize it, gets knocked, and Rebby gets knocked down. Oops, sets her up.
Deadlift into a powerbomb. Rebby back up to her feet, though. Onska still on the offensive. Grabs her by the back of the neck. Sort of a reverse choke slam there.
Yep. Has Janice in hand, but Onska not able to use her.
Rebby flying forearm, knocking Onska down, goes for a cover.
And she extends her lead from 7-4. Kick to Onska. Double axe handle. Sets him tries to bring him back to his feet and eats an elbow shot from the midsection. Jumping splash onto Rebby. Brings her to her feet. Sends Rebby back into the ring. Double axe handle to the back. And Rebby able to turn it around and kick him away. Woohoo, let's go, you goddamn sexy little firecracker.
Rebby up on the second rope, elbow drop connecting.
Well,
goes for a cover, trying to extend her lead.
Oh my gosh.
I got it too.
Well, son, there's no doubt who you're rooting for. Rebby puts the cover. And it's 8-4 in favor of Rebby.
Vera.
It's on her water. You're in Ezra.
9-4 in favor of Rebby right now.
Vera, whichever boy whoever you're dating, if he was seeing you in the ring and starts getting all hot and bothered, yes, he would be rooting on you on the same damn way.
Cover, 3 count, 10-4. Ezra going, what? Don't act like I'm wrong. She's freaking beautiful.
Good son, very good son, and very good future husband.
Asuka going to the outside, going underneath the ring, looking for a weapon. Revy, though,
Went high risk and got high reward. Now she has the barbed wire bat in hand. Nice leaping drop kick onto Onska. But she may be dealing with some exhaustion in this matchup. But gets right back into it, though. Submission on Onska. And definitely a good idea at that too, Ezra. Kick to the midsection. Revy lifted up. Power bomb. Oh, and Violet, of course, pops in to start spreading all of Vera's business. But it's not like Vera doesn't do the same crap to her, too, so. The whole point is siblings, I guess. Cover. Another fall on the board for Revy.
13-5.
Damn.
Can't say that I'm not impressed with Revy right now. I didn't expect her to actually go into this match and actually take control of it like she has.
She's been wanting to prove herself, has gone through a lot, and not just to prove to all of us, but to herself too, that she can do it. And she's doing a hell of a job in doing so today.
Right now, we got a little over 8 minutes left. Revy with a 14-5 lead. Onska, though,
Hey, Dustin.
driving Revy onto the back of her head. Revy rolling out of the way of that stomp kick to the back of the leg, back up to her feet. Lariat goes for a cover.
Violet basically says Dustin's name just to tease Vera, and it's like Joe Hendry. Say his name, and Dustin appeared. Roll through. Lock up. Onska sending Revy across the floor. Of course you would, Ezra. Just like your dad. Damn clapping. Dustin. You're like, I see you blushing. I know you're happy to see me. Oh, Lord.
DDT onto Onska. Revy down herself, running out of breath, trying to get back up to her feet. Onska still dazed. Revy back on the offensive. Series of mounted strikes to the face, stomp to the gut. Goes over to the ringside area, grabs out a trash can.
Changes her mind and gets barreled through by Onska. Sends her into the announce table. Oh, catches the leg, but gets kicked away.
Vera, stop trying to stir the pot with your sister. You know she's hormonal right now. It's gonna get irritated and pissed off with you.
And if she's hormonal with you, she's gonna be hormonal with anybody else too. So yeah.
I don't need to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it.
Dude, you're dealing with a pregnant lady right beside you, dude.
Yeah, I know. What makes you think I want to deal with another one? It was bad enough I had to temporarily deal with both you and Andromeda at the same time.
And you had to deal with Rose and Lily at the same time, too. At what point?
And there Violet goes. Don't bring my husband into this, she says. Another fall for Revy, 16-5. Revy drops Somska down onto his head, going for a cover again.
It seems like when it comes to siblings, it's just part of the job requirement to be a brat. No matter how much the adults try to tell them to stop it.
Tilt Whirl Armbar locked in, Otsuka topping out.
Holy shit, Revy. LD, Morgana, Catherine, and Samantha probably pulled the same crap with one another.
It's not a probably, it's a guarantee, it's a for sure thing they did. I was around pretty much most of their childhood. They got along pretty much most of the time, but during the point in time where they actually disagreed with each other and didn't actually get along, yeah, they would rip each other's heads off, and me and LD half the time would have to step in and break them apart.
Play referee.
Same thing with Azrael. Azrael happened to step in between the three of them at times, too, so.
Not surprised. I swear, it's just simply a job requirement to be a brat now and again with your siblings. Powerbomb into a pin attempt. And another one on the board for Onska, but Revy has quite the healthy lead against Onska.
Sends Onska towards the other side of the ringside area, colliding with the referee.
Hell, I'm a twin, and I had to deal with that shit with my twin brother. He may not have followed me to the digital world, but yeah, growing up, he can be just as much of a brat. Revy slammed on her back, stomped the arm, boot to the back, and Onska doing a little pose, flexing the muscles, trying to perform for Angelina.
Who said you were a burden, Violet?
You are not a burden at all, Violet. Never have been, never will be. I don't know how that got into your head, but it's not true.
No, Diamond Sky, you can't. I learned this a long time ago with my kids.
Hell, it's just like you and AJ pulling some shit on one another. Come on. Hell, you probably seen just as much as the rest of us have with the Dragon family, as fiery as they can be.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Come on.
Especially Crimson Heart and Dragonheart being
Yes.
siblings going at it.
Yes. Damian Richards being a member of the Dragon family by blood.
Damien, though, didn't really grow up with the Dragon family. He spent most of his time over on our side of stuff.
Still has that dragon blood in his
yeah, but
veins,
it's
too.
also why he's not as hot-headed and quick-tempered as they are.
From what he's, because of seeing, it's what he's seen, he doesn't want to be that way. Yeah.
20-7 right now.
Holy cannoli, Revy. She is proving herself and basically exceeding probably your own expectations on this one. Tilt roll armbar. And another fall on the board for Revy at 21-7.
Revy going up top. Onska back into the ring. Double axe handle misses.
Casper's in here.
Little under a minute left.
Oh, here we go. AJ's like, she deserves it at most of the time. I don't care. She the older sister. I'm the younger brother. She picked on me when we growing up. She made me walk in princess dress through the mall in front of people. Oh boy. Well, AJ, if there aren't any pictures, it never happened. And I wonder if Diamond Sky has that for blackmail.
3 seconds left. Coffin drop misses. Revy, though,
Holy
victorious 21-7 in this Iron Man match.
Holy hell of a match. Congratulations, Revy. Oh yay, now Diamond Sky is threatening to take him to the ring and make him tap, tap, tap.
Up next, we have Ezra, Colton, and Marcus taking on myself, Killian, and Paul Utaker.
Oh, and Ezra and Colton headed to the ring. Well, they've been set up as part of Desolation here in Universal. Colton at 5'11", weighing 217 pounds from Dallas, Texas. And Ezra Black at 6 foot, even weighing 205 pounds from the Outer Circles of Hell.
Not the tag entrance I set up for them, but hey, whatever. We'll fix that later.
They want me to act like them, they want me to look like them, they want me to think like them. Better to just blend in, but
And now for their trio partner in this matchup. Coming out at 7 foot, even weighing 350 pounds. From the Flaming Fire Moon Pack, Marcus Corbin.
assimilated in a world infected. Am I the only one who's disconnected? I've tried to play along, but they don't care at all. I'm just a number with a name who's cracking. And so if each one comes of it, I know there might be violence. I think we all know how this ends. And this ends. They want me to act like them. They want me to look like them. They want me to think like them. Better just blend in, but I won't fall in line this time. When I bring these back in,
Atticus and Killian coming out at 6'3", weighing 258 pounds from Omaha, Nebraska. The Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black. And at 6'6", weighing 228 pounds from the Outer Circles of Hell, Killian Utaker.
Broken cemetery, bleeding hearts buried, left to.
And last but not least, coming out in this matchup at 6'10", weighing 320 pounds from the Outer Circles of Hell, the Heir to Darkness, Paul Utaker.
Checkmate, you don't wanna test me. I will go to my toes and my nosebleeds. I said checkmate, you don't wanna test me. What a wrestling, that's what I dig to. That's when I dig deep. That's when I dig deep. That's when I dig deep. I dig deep and no, you can't teach it. I'm putting in the work where y'all dreaming. I'm scheming, I'm bleeding. Can't count me out if I'm breathing. Not afraid to lose it all. I don't give up, I give it all. Won't let the work be in vain. I push myself through the pain. When I'm up against the ropes, when I'm down without a hope, when they knock me off my feet, that's when I dig deep, that's when I dig deep.
But yeah, for Desolation, for the faction stuff, I basically started setting everybody up in the stuff as well as setting everybody up in their normal tag teams. So Ezra and Colton, when they team together for Desolation stuff, will come out, as well as Ezra and Marcus for their regular tag team will come out.
Okay. And also, just letting y'all know, I know that people have been confirming tag teams and trios. Also trying to send over their theme music to for their character, and well as the teams that they are in. Also, it would be please, if you can, make sure to send any entrance information or victory information that we need to plug into the game to make sure y'all are presented correctly. Please DM us.
No, don't DM us.
Oh no, okay, it's put in the chat.
In the chat, all that information.
All right then.
Theme music for your tags, trios, and singles should be put in the theme music chat on Discord, and the information about your tag team, the entrance that you're using, the victory, the finisher, and all that stuff should be put in the tag team chat. Same thing with the trios.
Well, then I just have to make sure to checking it.
That's
So
what
shit isn't.
That's why the chat was made, babe. So we don't have to have people constantly going into our DMs, and people can just put it in one source and stuff, and we have some place to go and check later if we need to.
Well, I'm gonna have to maybe check as often as possible, so it's not a lot of information having to be written down at one time. Dragon Twist Cutter by Colton.
Here's my question: if it's all going to be stored on that server in that chat, why do you need to write it down where you can just pull it up on your phone and just go look at that chat if you need?
Because eventually that chat's gonna be a lot of information, and it's gonna take time to scroll through.
It takes you time to go digging through your notebook half the time, though. Half the time before the matches, you're digging through notes trying to find stuff, and I guarantee you I could probably find the notes a lot quicker on the phone than you could probably do in scrolling through the notebook of yours.
Well, also technology it can fail at times, and I'd like having a secondary source.
Yeah, well, then, like I said, you need to start being a bit more prepared then.
I go as fast as I can go.
It's not about going fast, it's about being prepared ahead of time. Like I say, during these matches that are going on, you should be taking that time to pull up the notes for the next match. That way you have them ready ahead of time and things can keep going instead of sitting for the few odd minutes that we do, waiting for things to get pulled up. You could have that stuff ready before the next match starts.
Anywho, Atticus having been eliminated is down to Paul and Killian on his team in this matchup.
I'm just saying, you're supposed to be the organized one. I'm supposed to be the one that's all wackadoodle and out of the blue, just doing shit randomly. I can't be organized for both of us. I can hardly be organized for myself as it is.
I do the best I can and try and update it and keep things the way it's supposed to be as best I can. Marcus with that Samoan drop onto Paul. No, that's Killian. Oh, Ezra went high risk.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to continue writing it down, then there's no point even having that channel. That was the whole point of it. So people wouldn't have to constantly go to your DMs. You wouldn't have to constantly write the stuff down, and it would be easier for both me and you to find. But if you want to continue doing what you're doing, then yeah, I don't really see a point of having that tag channel. People can just keep DMing you, and you can just keep on writing it down if that's what you want to do. Me personally, I'll choose to do less work for this.
Killian bending off Colton, trying not to get his face slammed into the trash can. Marcus with the cover.
Killian, the only one left for his team right now.
Colton, Marcus, and Ezra working together pretty well.
Killian, I don't know, getting knocked out or something right there. Was still on his feet, but the ref called the bell. Ezra connecting with that leg lariat to the head, barely grazing Killian, but stopping the match for some reason. Don't know if Killian's going to be too happy about that. Looking at it, it looked like he could still go.
Well, everybody, that's been our show for tonight. I want to thank everybody who stopped in for the live episode, whether for a minute, an hour, the whole freaking show. Much appreciated. I want to thank everybody who will be catching this on the replay. Much appreciated. Also, tomorrow, around noon, it will be a, I believe, 12-hour stream on...
Yes, tomorrow over on my channel, Azrael and I are going to be starting from 12 p.m. in the afternoon to 12 a.m. midnight, our time, doing 2K and other games, just having a long-ass stream.
Induced with filled by alcohol and weed.
No, not that. We're considering it, but mostly, like I said, TJ made this announcement yesterday on his stream. Along with the random matches for 2K, we're going to be starting a Madden series for Madden NFL, to where we're going to do as TJ does, allowing people to pick out
their own teams to represent them for a full season of Madden, but the difference is basically with every person that is represented for a team, every time they win a game, they are going to have the opportunity to steal a player from the losing team's roster. Whereas if the losing team will end up having sort of punishment will as well. Basically, what I am doing is I am trying to take what Clinton was trying to do, what TJ is doing, and build a combination series between the two of those.
But one thing about that thing you were saying with that we had come up with, they're also different than TJ's is when you have the opportunity to steal a person, it will not be another created character. It will be one of the actual NFL in-game players.
Yeah, so basically, everybody who shows up that wants a team, I am going to be sitting around making players on Madden, basically setting everything up for that series, and then once everything gets going, I'll give more details at the stream. But like I said, tomorrow, Asriel and I are going to be live from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. our time, just doing random games, 2K, Madden, Mortal Kombat, other things, if anybody wants to stop in and hang out and just chill. But I gotta get going. I'm gonna go watch SmackDown. I have been the Cash Reaper, Atticus Black.
And I've been the crushing Kelly Black.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Later.